Hey everybody, hope you're doing fantastic. Nova here and welcome back to my channel. Today we got a new pick a card reading all about imminent exciting news that you may not see coming your way. The intention with this one is pretty simple, it's just to, be inviting more fun, laughters, joy in our lives. So yeah, before we dive in, just a reminder that if you enjoy this content, please like the video so that I know that you want to see more content like this. And also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out when your boy posts new videos. And with that out of the way, let's jump in. I'm excited about this one. So, as you can see, we got 5 groups in front of us. And I'm gonna ask you to choose to select the group in which your message resides. I'm gonna ask you to use your intuition on this one. So this may look for some like closing your eyes and wondering about what is the first number that appears in your mind from 1 to 5. Or it may be about which crystal calls for your attention the most. Trust your intuition to know at this time where is the message that you need to hear. So here we got pile number 1 with the clear quartz, pile number 2 with the rose quartz. Here we got some hematite for pile number 3. We got pile number 4 with some smoky quartz. And pile number 5 with some amethyst. So yeah, take your time to tune in, pause the video if you need it, so as to choose your pile, your group, and once you're done, you can fast forward to the timestamps provided down below, either in the description or the pinned comment, and I'm gonna see you there. Hey pile number 1, you're up. I hope you're excited. If you chose the clear quartz, that's gonna be your message, so let's jump in. Okay, group 1, talking about exciting news, I'm excited for you on this one. So we're gonna start with the tarot cards. We got 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. We got the same suit on all 3 cards. So that is strongly leaning towards the fact that this exciting news is really intervening in the area of career, work, finances. That could be an opportunity, a new career opportunity. We could be talking about a promotion. We could talk about a new path, a new career path. We could be talking about finances, more generally money matters, things of that kind. And the exciting thing is really that I see that it's something you've been waiting for a little bit by now, and it's really unlocking. The 3 of Pentacles really is about teamwork, as in you've been wanting something for a little while. We got the 4 of Pentacles, which is the card of fear of hoarding, feeling like it's the scarcity mindset kind of card, perceiving we don't have enough. So obviously that could refer to finances, but that could also refer more generally in a more open end workplace. But something we've been afraid of, relative to our stability, our finances, our workplace, something we've been scared of, that we felt very limited by in the past, is moving, finally. We got the 3 of Pentacles here, which is about teamwork, as in what's coming your way imminently is that there are some people around that are about to open new doors for you, open new opportunities. It could be these people could come in your life, could be people that you already know. Everyone viewing this video is gonna have different entrance doors for these people. But yeah, it's definitely happening through people around you. People around you are opening up new doors for you, which is in turn helping you getting out of this, honestly feels like a rut, getting out of this precarious situation. It may be an actual precarious situation, may be something that you perceive as precarious, that may not be that precarious, but you perceive this way at least, into 2 of Pentacles, which is harmony, stability. So that is awesome, honestly. I really do feel that's something that's been worrying you for a little while by now. a situation that you do not like, honestly, that's been stressing you out a little bit, that's been, heavy on your mind when you went to sleep at night, and finally through some people your situation is stabilizing, harmonizing. The Two of Pentacles is all about harmony, balance, equilibrium. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Also the fact that it's not just you doing it, it's coming. I'm hearing it's literally handed to you on a silver platter. There's been a lot of stuff to come to this point, obviously, but that's real nice, especially you getting to this harmony. And that is really positive because this is a sense of harmony you've been looking for a long time. And the striking thing is about the fact that we got 2, 3, 4. It's like an ascension. It's a new beginning. I'm literally hearing that, yes, the situation is very exciting and very positive, and that you may be in a mindset, the Four of Pentacles mindset, where you are a little maybe pessimistic about it, and so you're not seeing that there is a lot going on. Below the carpet, I was about to say. There's a lot going on in the background. Well, chances are there are a lot of people talking about this very situation, so that's not something you are aware of, and yet the result is very, very darn cool, honestly. Something you've been wanting for a long time. Perhaps something you didn't even believe anymore was possible. And a beautiful thing with this ascension is that, yes, Spirit is saying, yes, there's definitely a very good, exciting news coming in, but it's also more profound, as in this new opportunity, whatever form it takes in your life, is actually opening almost like a new chapter in your life. I really do feel that, sure, it's really enjoyable to get to this place of the Two of Pentacles where we really feel in harmony, we will really feel peaceful. But the biggest thing going on is that you're getting out of this mentality. You're getting out of the worrying. You're getting out of the scarcity mindset, of this obsession with this fear. And that is the most important thing I'm hearing from Spirit, because honestly, I'm really sensing that this opportunity is opening such a bigger door than what you're going to be realizing straight away. You're going to be obviously seeing that your situation stabilizes, but these other cards are really, they're really saying that it's a much deeper, much bigger movement that is actually happening in your life right now. We got Cut the Cords of Doubt. I really do feel like it's referencing the Four of Pentacles. You are breaking up with the worrying. There is no longer a reason for you to be worrying about this topic. That's awesome. And also these two cards, it's almost like you've been stuck worrying about this situation for so long that now that this thing is finally unlocking, finally stabilizing, you're almost left feeling like, oh well, and now what? And I really strongly sense an invitation from Spirit saying, well, now that you have this, now what? You tell us, what do you want to do with your life now that you feel more stable, now that you feel so much better? And that, I feel, is the much bigger movement going on. It's like you needed to get to this place, and it's so good that you get there, so as to let go of this mindset of the mentality, so as to open up to what actually makes you dream. Now that it's no longer a hindrance, whether it is, again, a career, workplace, work colleagues, I'm hearing, finances. Now that it's sorted out, what do you want? Because all the doors are open. And I really do feel that you're also getting much more optimistic about your life. So yeah, that's awesome, honestly. Something you've been wanting for a very, very long time, and you freaking deserve it. So I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's really a whole new beginning, a big event that you freaking love, and a whole new beginning in your life. So that's so cool. Yeah, I'm repeating myself now. That's all I've got for you right now. Pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it got you pumped up and excited. Let me know down in the comments how it went for you, if you enjoy this kind of content, if it resonates. Also, I really love knowing what's going on your side. And yeah, wishing you all the best to enjoy it all. and I'll see you next time. Bye. So I hope you're doing fantastic, that you're excited, pumped up about this message. If you chose this beautiful rose quartz, that's gonna be your reading, so let's jump. Okay, group 2, there we go. So we're gonna start with the tarot cards. We got here the Five of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords. That's really interesting. I do sense that you've been going through lately a little bit of a pickle. It feels like a conflict, an argument. It could be a conflict at your workplace, it could be a conflict more as a form of argument in your familial sphere, it could be an argument with in the romantic sphere, in the friendship sphere, a kind of argument involving multiple people, and that's growing heavy on you, honestly. And this is something that you've been experiencing a long time, is really triggering all the emotions of unworthiness I'm sensing. I mean, it's not an easy situation for you, and that kind of argument you really dislike, honestly. And the exciting news that's really coming your way is that recently you've been just given up, I feel, on trying to fight, on trying to prove your point, on trying to show yourself better, on trying to win the argument. The Hanged Man is really inspiring me this sensation of, you know what, I give up. I'm not interested in that anymore. And what calls my attention is literally this little butterfly here. It's, you know, it's when we stop trying to chase the butterflies that we give up, that we lay down in the grass, that the butterflies actually lands on us. The one we tried so hard to catch, when we stop trying, it just comes to us. It's that kind of imagery I'm getting here. And in fact, just after we got the Queen of Swords, I'm really sensing that the good news that you're up for is more of an epiphany, as in you realizing that you are the powerful one, and you re-owning, taking back your power that you've always had, and you're really realizing from this place of, oh my god, there's always a conflict, there's always a problem, I'm always hustling to try to prove a point, all of these things. I give up, I come back to myself, and I realize, you know what, I am the powerful one. The Queen of Swords, amongst many other things, she's powerful, she's independent, she doesn't need someone else. She doesn't need someone else's validation. Fun that we got this card here, actually. She doesn't need someone else's validation, she's content by herself. And she's much more, she's clear-minded. She's the queen of the sword suit, which is the air, which is the mind. She's very, yeah, I feel light-spirited. She doesn't care about what others think. She doesn't take it personally in this meaning. She doesn't take it personally. She knows her worth. She knows what she's worth. She knows she is powerful, and she uses it accordingly. And I really do feel like you're up for the epiphany that you are the Queen of Swords. You are this way. You are really re-owning your power, I'm sensing, and that is beautiful, because that is putting the end to the conflict. Not necessarily the end you were hoping for, but yeah, it's like with the flamingo spirits embraced in between, I really do sense that you're expanding your comfort zone in a way through this experience, as in you're learning to become comfortable in something that previously wasn't comfortable. You're learning to care less. You're learning to be okay with people disagreeing. And yeah, as a form of epiphany, honestly. And that's really the beginning of peace I see for you. You not trying to prove a point, you not being involved in these conflicts is really, well, uninteresting for the people that are involved in the conflict with you. It's like, wait, you're not responding anymore? Well, I'm bored, I don't want to be here anymore then. If you're not responding to the conflict, well, the conflict dies, right? And I really do feel that it's you literally re-owning your power, re-owning your worth. I do feel that's something you've been aware of for yourself, as in that you like used to identify as someone who struggles setting boundaries, struggles prioritizing himself, herself, whatever, struggles, yeah, having healthy boundaries and really being assertive, enforcing such boundaries, not just having them, but enforcing them. And definitely someone who used to care a lot about what others thought, and you're really learning, and you really realize you're not learning it, it's just happening, is you realize, wait a minute, why am I doing this? There is a reason to why I used to do that. Okay, sure, but I don't have to. Their problems, their responsibility, not mine. And you're really dropping this need of external validation, like on the card, like it's written on the card. You don't need anyone else anymore to just be you, feel your power that you've always had. And that is awesome. I really do feel that's something that you may have felt like you were struggling with for a long time. And that's coming to an end. And I really do sense that this is opening up the door of self-discovery, like you discovering a lot more about yourself. How are you an artist? You don't have to be an artist. You may be an artist, but you don't have to be. To me, this card is really about like, what are your true colors? When you stop trying to justify yourself, when you stop trying to prove a point, when you stop trying to please someone, who are you really? Like, what's your authentic nature below that, now that you stop trying to please someone else? And that's really something I feel you're gonna have a lot of fun with. So that's awesome. Honestly, well-deserved moment of peace coming up. So yeah, that's all I have for you. This one was a little shorter, but straight to the point. So I hope it resonated, pile number 2. I hope you liked it. Let me know down in the comments how it went for you. I'd love to read about it. And yeah, enjoy your well-deserved peace of mind. And till next time, I wish you all the best. Hey, pal number 3, I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're pumped up, excited about the message. If you chose the Hematite, that's going to be your reading, so stick around. We're jumping right in. Okay, group 3. There we go. That's real interesting, honestly. For the tarot cards, we're going to begin with the tarot cards. We got the Death card, we got the 2 of Cups, and the Lovers card. I honestly sense that you've been working on yourself quite a lot lately. It could refer to deep inner work, it could be self-reflection, it could be self-improvement, anything, well, in the frame is even better, Nova. It could be anything of these kinds, but I really do feel like you've been working out on yourself, something that you really wanted to do that you've been doing. So yeah, it could be breaking free from old patterns, meeting, discovering and releasing old emotions, just more generally working out yourself, something you really wanted to do. And the exciting news is, well, it's paying off actually. It's paying off big times. The obvious thing that we're seeing with the tarot cards here, the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, it's a deep bond, a deep relationship. It could be a new person coming in your life, romantically, as a friend, as a partner, business partner, it could also be. Or it could having a new person coming in your life in any one of these areas and developing a new relationship, new deep relationship, or if you're already thinking about someone you're already in relationship with, a strong deepening of said relationship. And that's really amazing, because it's like out of you, oh, I'm hearing this message right now, out of you really taking the time to work on yourself and discovering yourself deeper, you are in turn more capable of developing, capable, I wouldn't use the term capable, but it's more natural for you to develop relationship, deeper bonds with people, and relationships through which you recognize yourself. Hence the depth of these new relationships, or the deepening of said relationship, considering if you have someone in your mind or not right now. So yeah, real depth in your relationship, new relationships, and that's really awesome. Really something that you're gonna enjoy a lot. Deep relationships. And honestly, I feel like caring relationships too, as in you, the music, it just inspires me. Sweet relationships, colorful relationships, playful relationships. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, only romantic. It could very well be romantic, obviously. But relationships that you find really inspiring, really light-hearted, very playful, I'm hearing. Very inspiring as well. So, yeah, a relationship. I feel like a kind of best friend kind of relationship. So that's awesome. And that is all thanks to the fact that you have developed such a good relationship with yourself. So that is one thing. Another thing I'm seeing with this card, the Scarlet Beetle, is that you're actually starting to notice more and more throughout your life how things start to flow better. I'm really sensing that with you taking care of these pendant tasks I'm hearing that you really meant to take care of for a long time, you're really starting to notice that you have a new perspective on life, a new outlook on life, a new inspirations, a newfound natural optimism. And you're noticing how things are flowing more easily, seemingly out of nowhere, as if by magic. Like we literally have the word magic on this card. So yeah, really, I'm feeling a strong sensation of being much more in the flow of things, in the flow of life, an easier way to live, I'm hearing. So that's really awesome. I really do feel like, although this is something more general that you are noticing through many different avenues in your life, this is really the main focus of the reading, really developing these strong, deep bonds with other people. It could very well refer to many people, I'm hearing. Could be, of course, someone you're already in a relationship with, but also a lot of new people in different areas of your life. Just feeling much more depth in your relationship, and that is awesome. We all need deep relationships, you know. Raise some good friends that are coming up for you. So that's really exciting. That's all I have for you, Group 3. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was useful. I hope this pumped you up. Let me know in the comments down below if it resonated. I'd love to read your thoughts about it. And yeah, till next time, enjoy all of it. Enjoy all of it all. And I wish you the best, and I'll see ya. Bye. Hey, group number 4. I hope you're feeling fantastic. I hope you're pumped up and excited about this message. If you chose the Smoky Quartz, that's going to be your reading, so stick around, we're jumping right in. Okay, group 4, really exciting what we got here. So we're going to start with the tarot cards. We got the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, all wands. The wands is the tarot suit that deals with action, with passion, fiery energy, optimism. So that's already good to see in and of itself. And the interesting thing is, I really do feel that lately, what we're talking about, by the way, I really strongly sense that it's about a project of a kind. I really do sense that lately you've been embarking on, I'm gonna bring it closer. That's the Two of Wands. You've literally been like this bee exploring this new planet. As in, you have made a choice lately, which is quite unconventional, which is not mainstream. Doesn't mean that it's overall not mainstream, but at least amongst your peers, it's not something that you would see all that often. Not to say, again, it's not that you don't see it on this world. It could be, but amongst your peers, amongst your social circle, that's quite impressive. That's quite non-traditional, quite unconventional. And you've been exploring, like it is beyond a new planet. You've taken another path. I'm really sensing that for a lot of you, that strongly feels like someone quitting a 9-to-5 job and starting a passion-oriented career. Doesn't have to be, but for a lot of you, I'm sensing that this is what we're talking about. If it's not for you, it's something quite similar to that. It's that kind of energy that we're talking about. Again, with every reading, me, someone else, whatever, take out what resonates and leave the rest, because we'll have many people on this calls, so keep that in mind. But yeah, you've been lately, I feel like it's relatively fresh. Relatively fresh could mean anything really, but it could be something that you've just made, something you've made a little bit ago, a little while ago. But I don't feel like this is something that is more than 6 months old. You know, it's kind of a recent shift. If it is more than 6 months old, not much more at least. It's something quite recent. It's quite fresh. And it's really like you believing in your passions basically and taking this off-road, building this new project, and well, you got your gaze set on target basically. The Three of Wands, just after the two, is really the card of exploration, of travel, of someone going out with their plan and aiming, targeting their golden fish. It's like there's a lot of fish, you're aiming for this one because you know what you want and you've been going after it. And yeah, I'm just realizing, by the way, I'm reading the tarot cards in the other direction, which is itself quite unconventional. So you know, there we go, quite on brand, quite on brand. But yeah, the Three of Wands is really about you having followed up with this project. You know that you are this little bee. You were there. Everyone was there, and you realized that it sucked. At least for you, you didn't like it, so you went there, and you followed up with it. You've been on this journey. You've been with your project. You've been nourishing it. You've been investing in it. You've been doing whatever you wanted to do, basically. And the good news is, Queen of Wands. Like, see that we're jumping from the Two and the Three of Wands, which is the beginning of the suit, just after the Ace, to the Queen of Wands, which is quite literally the end. They're just the king after. You know, it's like big jump. The Queen of Wands, she is the magnetic one. She is the one that shines. She's the one which is very social. She's passionate. She's active. She's optimistic. She's successful. And she shines for it. She's very charismatic also. Funny little note about this one. This project could involve being seen, being heard. I'm hearing social media. Doesn't have to be, but I'm strongly sensing that for many of you here watching. Yeah, something about being in the spotlight. But even if it's not this kind of project that you've started, the Queen of, in this context, the Queen of Wands really is about you getting the recognition of your success. It's like you being successful at it. It started a little slow. Well, one message at a time is going to be enough already. Focus. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. It's really about you shining, you getting the recognition, you getting the success that you've been seeking. You get there. It's finally, it's working. Maybe there was a little doubt at the beginning because, you know, it's not a path that a lot of bees take. And you took it, so you didn't really know at the start. Well, now you have the confirmation that, oh yeah, it's working. Oh yeah, it's worth it. You're shining. You're shining bright because you are successful. And on top of it, you are outshining everyone around you. On top of it, you're so charismatic and so magnetic in disposition. And on top of it, it's all out of passion because it's all about wands. It's really, I really feel like you finding your El Dorado, like you find your gold, you find what you were looking for. It started as a dream and it actually happens. The message I was getting distracted by just earlier is back on the fact that we got 2, 3, then Queen. It's like, to me, it's such a jump in the suit. Like we start small, we start with our little project, we start investing, and boom, all of a sudden, we're already on the spotlight. I really sense that that is the good news happening, is that there is a huge jump happening in the context of your project. And that is awesome. It's like we're doing our project and all of a sudden it gets recognized by whatever person. It gets recognized and all of a sudden, boom, you're put in the middle of the spotlight. So that is really, really exciting in and of itself. Other few messages that we have here is, especially back to this position, because it's imminent, but you're still there right now. And if you still have a little bit of doubts, as in, oh, is it gonna work? I don't know if I'm suited for that. It's quite new. Boom. If you need confirmation, there you have it, literally spelled for you. You're freaking killing it, okay? Keep going. You're gonna love it. You know it's worth it. You know what it's like not to be on this path. You've tried it. You didn't like it. So enjoy, because you're killing it much more than you may be realizing. And people notice that. So that is a very good confirmation for the people who needed to hear that. Especially that it suits very well with the fiery energy that we got going on here. And now we got these two other cards, much greener, much more loving and peaceful. This one is about set healthy boundaries. Although it's a passion project, although it's really something that you love, you don't need to rush it. You can take care of yourself. You can take your time. I feel like a strong invitation from Spirit that yes, we do see that you love what you're doing. Take care of yourself. You don't need to rush it. Just enjoy the moment and don't burn yourself out. That's literally what I'm hearing. And also here, it's like for those who still have a little bit of doubts that cripple up, like in the questions like, I don't know how it's gonna work out, I don't know this, I don't know that. You do know. Honestly, even if you feel doubtful, even if you feel some crippling fears, I wouldn't say crippling at all, but some fears coming up a little bit still, because you still feel in these beginning stages. Just know that, yeah, if you look at your fears, at your doubts, you will see, you will know. You already know the answers to the doubts you're having. So take that into consideration. Listen to yourself. So yeah, beautiful. I'm really excited for you, honestly. So that's all I've got for you, group number 4. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. Let me know down in the comments how it went for you, if it resonated, again, if you like it. And I wish you to enjoy it because you deserve it. So have fun with that. And yeah, till next time, I wish you the best and I'll see ya. Bye. Number 5, I hope you're excited. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're ready. If you chose this Amethyst, that's going to be your reading. So get ready. Okay, group number 5, let's go. So we're going to start with the tarot cards first. Yep, that I'm going to pick up so that we can see them better in front of the camera. Yep. So we got, to begin with, the Knight of Swords, the Tower card, and the Ace of Swords. I really do feel that the situation, first of all, I do sense that we have a lot of people on this one, on this call, and so there are a lot of different situations that we're talking about. So the one you're thinking about, the one you're feeling into, is the right one. Don't force things which might not resonate. That's what I'm getting at. But lately, you've really been, I feel, in your mind, but in a good way, as in you've been really swiftly moving. You've been really strong. We may be talking about a business, but we're gonna come back to this later. You've been moving really swiftly, strongly. You are someone who is very skilled, very highly intelligent. We have a lot of air energy in this reading, which deals with the mind. So yeah, if no one had told it to you today, well, there you go. You're intelligent. Yes, you are. Like lately you've been really like the Knight of Swords, which is very intelligent, very swift, very strong, very skilled, very smart, very focused kind of energy, very clear kind of thinking. And I really feel that whatever was going on was smooth sailing, honestly. You were just, I see you like this, it feels almost like an acrobatic figure to me, an acrobatic person, like moving with a lot of elegance, very swiftly, but very elegantly, very skillfully, like a beautiful dance. And all of a sudden, boom, Tower card. The Tower card in tarot is the unexpected event which comes to break our foundations, which comes to shatter us to our foundations, generally something that we do not enjoy. And I feel like this is something that has already happened for the big majority of you watching this video. You were doing your things in your own way, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, completely unexpectedly, breaks down to the floor. and you didn't enjoy that. You didn't like it at all. And I really do feel like it really put you into a thinking mode, as in you were so good at it, so why did it happen? Did it have something to do with you? Was it not good enough? Was it, I feel like a lot of thinking here, as in why did it break down? Why did it stop? Why did it not work out? And I'm here to bring the good news. Well, it wasn't because of you. I honestly feel, we're gonna come back to it, but we have like 2 interventions of the divine here. So I really do feel that it's not something you could have had avoided. Because the card that comes after is the Ace of Swords, which is the beginning of the suit, of the sword suit in tarot, which is about having new ideas, clear thinking, coming out of a foggy mind, having new ideas and really clear-cut thinking. And the interesting thing is that we start with the Knight, and we're on, like, from the Knight to the Ace, we're going back in the suit, back to the beginnings. And that's really how I'm interpreting it, is you had something very well set up for you that was working your way, no problems at all, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, falls apart with no obvious reason to why, in a completely unexpected way. And I feel that most of you are at this stage, is like, okay, then now what? I had this thing going on, it fell to the floor, what the hell am I supposed to do? I feel like a lot of you clicked on this video seeking for guidance and clarity on this topic. Well, the good, exciting news is that you're realizing that it happened for a reason. I'm really, really, really strongly feeling into this energy. You unintentionally called for it, because at some point on your journey, you made, maybe perhaps unconsciously, you expressed the desire, you prayed for something more exciting, which seems to have a lot more groundedness and spirituality to it. We're gonna come back to it later again. But I really do feel like you've been wanting something a little different. It worked so well till then, but deep down you knew all along that although it worked so well, it was very comfortable, it was lacking a little something that really ignited, you know? We got the flame here. So it's, again, it's both swords. You're not completely changing it, but you're rechanging a little something at the foundation of what you were doing, which is really giving it a new spark. We're back to the Ace. It's like clear cut, new thinking, new idea. And this time I feel much more grounded. Much more grounded. We have here, Spirit has a plan, and override your intuition, which is very deeply spiritual energy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really sensing that you know deep down in your heart what kind of thing you want to do now. We could very well be talking about a business. It doesn't have to, but it could very well be, because here we have Bravely Market Your Magic. We have a reference to the market. But yeah, I'm really sensing you coming back to basics almost. The good news is having this new idea. So like all of a sudden it could be brought from the outside, or it could just be you getting inspired by whatever. But I'm really sensing that, yeah, you're not completely leaving what you were doing till then, but now you're doing it in a completely different way. The same thing, but differently, if it makes sense. This time it's much more grounded, it's much more authentic to your heart, I'm hearing. Because here we got Creator Air, a lot of air energy again. A lot of air energy. So we're on brand, you know, it's really what you are doing. It's really something you're good at. It's really something that you enjoy doing. We just needed to, you know, realign a little bit with our hearts, with what actually motivates us to wake up in the morning, to get out of bed. And although you experienced it as really something unsettling that you really did not enjoy, I really do sense that this is like the main focus of the reading. Spirit has a plan. It happened for a reason. You wanted the fire back in your life, and now you have the opportunity. The opportunity is not just that it came to an end. No, it came to an end so that you could build something new. And you're definitely not alone on this one. I'm sensing you're not gonna have to do this alone. It's not gonna feel hard. It's not gonna feel like a process. You're gonna be back up and running pretty darn quickly, I feel like, especially considering how swift you are. I'm not worried about that. But this time, it's inspiration. I do sense that the answer that you're seeking about, what is it then that I'm supposed to do? What is it that I'm supposed to do differently? I really feel that the answer is actually what is the most exciting to you. This thing, back then you already knew that something was missing. Well, it's really time to tune into what it is. Because now that everything fell to the floor, well, there's everything to be built, quote unquote. So you're really up for exploring this. So have fun with that. It's really the strong invitation. Although it feels a little bit like a process, although it doesn't feel the most pleasant right now, you're up for a massive epiphany, a massive discovery about what you want to do and how you want to build it. And I really do sense that you're going to be back up and running in no time at all. But this time it's going to be so much better than it was before. So much so that in a few months from now, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh my God, as unpleasant as it was at this moment, I'm so glad it happened. Because I wouldn't imagine my life any different right now. I feel that this is a little bit of a more specific message for a few select of you, but I do feel like if we are indeed talking about a business opportunity, career, something like that, it has something to do with communicating differently, communicating more out of passion, building something based on your passion and communicating it, showing yourself, communicating your perceptions, your perspective on life rather, and yeah, marketing what you're doing the way you want to do it. So yeah, it's the air element is all about the mind, but also about communication, relationships, these kind of things. So that is more of a specific message, but there you have it for some of you that may need to hear it. So yeah, I'm really with you on this one. That's all I have for you. I'm really on your side. I wish you the best to get through this moment, to take this time to realize what's the blessing actually going on. And I wish to enjoy this new life, this new project, this new thing that you're up for. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if it resonated, if you enjoyed it, if you liked it. And that's gonna be all for me. Till next time, I wish you all the best. Bye.